Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Team Gohan Fighter back with another video, and today I'm going to finally do a discussion that is a pretty interesting debate slash topic for a lot of Dragon Ball Z fans. I have had many debates and I have had many arguments. Some eventually come to my side. Some of them be stubborn on this topic. But I'm going to get into it because, as I show in the title, the term superhero does not define what Marvel and DC Comics defines it as. Now, what I mean by that is just because DC Comics and Marvel Comics trademark the title superhero does not mean that other heroes in fiction are not superheroes. Okay? You feel me? And I want to stress that just because it's DC does not mean, or Marvel, does not mean that this character can't be a superhero. And with being that said, I want to give my explanation on why Goku, my number one superhero, because if anyone has been following my channel, everyone always knows that I consider him a superhero. And he is my number one superhero. Like, he will always be, like, whenever I do a top 10 superhero list, he will be on my list. He'll be number one. But he will be on the list, because, again, I consider him a superhero. Now, this debate really comes down to how you depict what a superhero is. If you go by DC and Marvel's logic, then yes, Goku wouldn't be able to be considered a superhero because they trademarked the word, which is kind of frivolous. But I'm going to get into the argument on why Goku is a superhero, and I'm also going to also derail some claims that users and fans have used to say why Goku is not a superhero or if he's just a hero. Now, I have three sources from the dictionary to define what a superhero is. Not one, not two, but three. Three. Okay, so let's get into the first one. So, when you go on Google and you type in superhero definition, right? It will show you superhero, right? And it will show you noun. Now, what it will say is a beneficial fictional character with superpowers such as Superman. Now, they use Superman as an example because, well, Superman, as much as I hate this son of a bitch, overrated son of a bitch, sorry for my French, he is the original superhero. He was the first superhero, so it's whatever. They use him as an example for that. A fictional character with superpowers. Okay. Goku has a Kamehameha, he's got instant transmission, he's got Super Saiyan, he's got Kaioken, he's got Ki Blasts. Pretty sure those are superpowers. Okay, but that's just one. That's just one definition. Let's go to dictionary.com. Okay. And I'll put all the links in the description box too, so you guys can go check them out for yourselves, just so you can't say I doctored them or whatever. Okay, superhero. Noun. Superheroes. 1. A hero, especially in a children's comic book and television cartoons, possessing extraordinary, often mystical powers. Comic books, which is what we call them here. Of course, in Japan, manga is what they call them. However, mangas actually do translate the comic books here, so, in the translation. But, in television, well, in Japan they're called animes. There is no cartoons in Japan because they all are called animes there, because that's the translation. So, again, that kind of benefits the argument of why Goku is a superhero. So let's get to the third source. Now, this is from Webster's Dictionary. This is from Motion Webster's, A simple definition of a superhero: a fictional character who has amazing powers, such as the ability to fly. Goku can fly. Does Goku have amazing powers? Yeah. I think Super Saiyan's an amazing power. A very heroistic person. Goku, what did he do? Did he not sacrifice his life 2 times against his big brother Raditz? Letting himself get killed by Piccolo so Raditz could die. And Cell, who tried to blow up the Earth. That's a superhero trait, but okay. Full definition of a superhero: a fictional hero has extraordinary or superhuman powers. Goku has that. Skillful or a successful person. Goku's that too. So, 3 definitions have just basically said and agreed with Goku being a superhero. Now, let's clear up things in the room, because I know someone in that comment section is going to post something that says Akira Toriyama stated that Goku was not meant to be a hero. Someone in the comment section is going to state it. I've heard it before. Now, I'm going to flip the switch and debunk that. Because though he did say that, yes, he did, he said he didn't intend for Goku to be a righteous hero. Never said superhero, never said hero. He said that Goku was sort of selfish because of some of the things he does. But he was never intended on being a superhero. He never intended on him being a hero. However, Goku evolved into a superhero, just like a lot of characters in fiction. For example, I'm going to use this example. Terminator. The Terminator was intended originally by James Cameron, the creator of the Terminator franchise. He intended on Terminator being an everyman that could hide in, who could come and go as he pleased and hide in plain sight when he was done. That all changed when he casted Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator. He changed it. He changed the origins of the way he wanted the Terminator to operate because of him casting Arnold. He took a different approach. It happens with all creators. Creators change things as they go along. Goku was originally not intended to be a hero, but he evolved into a superhero. Over time, he became a superhero. It's just like in Dragon Ball. In Dragon Ball, he really wasn't as much as a superhero. He was more of a warrior in Dragon Ball, because in Dragon Ball, it was kind of more of an adventure. You know, hunting for Dragon Balls, and then like in the second season, it was... what was it? The martial arts tournament. You know, it wasn't until probably towards the end of Dragon Ball when he started becoming more of a superhero. When he, like, for example, the Red Ribbon Army, took out the Red Ribbon Army that wanted world domination. Same with Piccolo. He wanted world domination at one point when he was King Piccolo. You know, and then he died and Piccolo took over, and then Piccolo wanted world domination, and then you all know what happens. He eventually becomes into a hero. You know, all that good stuff. So yeah, Goku is a superhero. He is defined by the definition as a superhero. Therefore, yes, he is a superhero. Now, some people are going to still debate this. This is probably never going to end. And some people are going to disagree with me, but you cannot disagree with the definition. And again, even though Akira Toriyama stated at one point that yes, he was not originally intended to be a superhero, does not mean that a character in fiction cannot evolve into a superhero, which is what happened to Goku. Goku is one of those characters that was not meant to be a hero but became a superhero. He's one of those classic cases, and also, what about Wonder Woman? Wonder Woman would be considered more of a warrior than a superhero. If you want to go by that logic, because her origins, being an Amazonian, she's trained to fight and stuff like that. So technically, she wouldn't really be a superhero then either because she's a warrior. You know what I'm saying? So if she can be considered a superhero and a warrior, why can't Goku be considered a superhero and a warrior? Because a lot of people consider him just a warrior. If Wonder Woman can be considered a warrior and a superhero because technically she is more of a warrior than a superhero because that's what she started out as. She was trained to be a warrior, an Amazonian. So, if she's considered a warrior and a superhero, why can't Goku, the hope of the universe? Yes, I still use that. Why can't he be considered a superhero and a warrior? Why can't he? Why is it so fixated on some of these Dragon Ball Z fans that have to say that, well, Goku's not a superhero? Yes, he fucking is. Sorry for my French, but yes, he is. And as I just proved, based on the definition, yes, he is. And also, the another thing I could bring up is Dragon Ball Minus, which, for anyone who doesn't know, that contradicted the anime special, not the movie. Bardock, the father of Goku, was actually special, not a movie, to a lot of people that think that. It contradicts the events of that anime. The Dragon Ball Minus is basically kind of more of a superhero origins. Not exactly, since the Saiyans, like we all know, are not good people. But the mother of Goku, I forget her name, but the mother of Goku, that's in Dragon Ball Minus. I gotta read it again. But she's kind of more of a pure of heart type person, and Bardock isn't. So they try to show that, even though Goku was originally a douche until he fell off a cliff. But that's besides the point. They tried to show that more. So if you want to go by, the new origins of Goku, of how he got to Earth, which is the official one, not the Bardock special, which I don't know if they'll ever make the new origins of Goku as an anime special, since that anime is no longer official. Because a lot of people use that Bardock still had that, rag on one of the manga scans. But, I mean, he could have gotten that from anywhere. But Toriyama could just easily say he got that from anywhere because, after Goku leaves, we don't see Frieza fight Bardock in the Dragon Ball Minus. We don't see him fight Bardock. At the end of Dragon Ball Minus, we just see the spaceship go up, because they stole the spaceship. It wasn't like it was in the anime special where, they knew he was leaving for Earth, that he was assigned for Earth or whatever. in Dragon Ball Minus, they changed that and said that no, he wasn't going anywhere, but uh, Bardock stole the spaceship and like sent him to Earth. Um, but yeah, I wanted to clear this up. Now this debate's still probably gonna go on, but I kind of proved that he's a superhero. I mean, you can still say he's a warrior because he, in a way, is a warrior because he likes to fight, and train. That is a warrior's mentality, but that doesn't mean he can't be a superhero too, which he is. Um, they even have a wiki page. They haven't for the superhero wiki page. They even have just a page for him on the superhero wiki Goku because he is a superhero. I mean, yeah, he can be a warrior too, but he's a superhero as well. Um, just like Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is a warrior and a superhero. She's not just a superhero. She's definitely a warrior. She's an Amazonian warrior. So why can't Goku be considered a superhero and a warrior? Why does he have to be just considered a warrior? Why can't he just the facts prove that Goku is a superhero. He sacrificed himself twice to save the Earth. That's a superhero trait. Like, I'm sorry, that is. I don't know where you guys have been living from. And it's not like that Goku, because a lot of people say, well, Goku's done some selfish things. Superman has too. Superman killed a bunch of people. Like, he risked the death of millions of people, like, to save 4 people, or whatever. Like, so, like, it's not like Superman is a saint either. The overrated piece of shit Superman. Same with other superheroes. What was it with the? I remember the Justice League anime. There was like that. Wasn't there that incident where the spaceship thing got like corroded or whatever, and it shot a bunch of people or whatever? They found out later it was Lex Luthor that rigged it, but like still, like they were held accountable for it. You know what I'm saying, though? So it's not like superheroes are perfect by any stretch of the imagination. Green Lantern, he got arrested once by his own race, because he was accused of destroying his planet or whatever, or destroying a planet or whatever. Like, superheroes are by far not perfect at all, from DC or Marvel. We just had a movie called Civil War, right? Where Captain America went against the government for the people. Is that like, would that not be considered right? I mean, I know for the people's standpoint it would be right, but for other standpoints it wouldn't be. So like how are you gonna scale this? When you come up with this whole superhero debate, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand why people debate this. Like, I think it's so stupid that people actually believe that Goku is not a superhero when the facts prove that, yes, he is a superhero. Is he an unorthodox superhero? Yes. He doesn't wear a cape. He doesn't wear tights. He wears a gi. He wears fighting clothes. But that doesn't exempt him from being a superhero. DC and Marvel trademarking the word superhero does not exempt him from being a superhero. It doesn't. You got to stop being ignorant, people, and actually look at the facts. You can't just base off of one thing and just assume, well, because Toriyama said he wasn't meant to be a superhero means that he isn't a superhero. Yes, he is a superhero. He is. Okay, Toriyama said that because that's what he originally intended on Goku to being. He intended on Goku not being a superhero, but he turned into a superhero as the story evolved. As the story went on, that's what Goku became. And so that's really all I can say about this issue, because I wanted to get my points out and my arguments out, and that's really all I can just, tell you guys. You have to take it for yourselves. and believe what you believe in. But on this channel, and hopefully other channels, Goku's a superhero. That's all I gotta say. Comment, rate, let me know what you guys think, and that's about it. I am a Team Gohan fighter, and I'm out of here. Peace.